to my channel. Hope everybody's doing well. So today we're doing another exciting video. So in a previous video you saw me make this tree of life with macrame. I hope I'm pronouncing it correctly. I never done it before. It's not the correct material. I just went for it. And today I'm going to go a little bit bigger. Like a lot. And I'm again not using the proper material because I already have stuff in my stash that I want to try and use up. So I've got this blue and purple cotton crochet material. Let me show you a little bit closer. A couple of years ago it was really in fashion. They crocheted like handbags. I got it on sale. I don't know how many meters it is. It goes by gram. So let's just open one up and see what we're going to be working with. So it is cotton and it comes with a little booklet on how to crochet. The reason I still have it is because I'm not good at crocheting at all. Don't know why, but it's just not for me. So let's see. Here's the beginning. It's somewhere. Okay, so this is what it looks like. And I think it would work for the tree of life in this style. I want to make a way fuller top with more leaves and a thicker trunk, and I hope this will be enough. I'm going to be cutting pieces. I think this, let me see, this ring is 50 centimeters, so that's 19.5 inches. So that's pretty damn big. This was 15 centimeters, so that's almost 4 times as big. I used 1 meter and 20 centimeters of yarn on each string, so I'm probably gonna do 3 meters of these. So let's get preparing. So I've got my ring mounted on a cabinet door. I just put some string and attached it to the top and wrapped it around the door all the way to the bottom, just so I have something that is nice and secure. I just wanted to show you the materials are really different. So this is the purple one and it's quite stretchy, and this is how much I have left over after making 24 lengths of 3 meters. This is the blue. It has a little bit of stretch, but not as much as the purple. I prefer this material. It's really nice. This is how much I've got left over for the same amount of length I made of the purple. So I'm probably gonna have some issues with the purple stretching a lot, but we have to figure that out by doing it. And the first thing we need to do is get these long lengths. You put the two ends together so you can find the center. There's the center. Then you go behind the ring, then take the two through the loop and pull them through like so. And then you want to do another tightening on each side. So you bring it behind like so, and then from behind to the forward and through the loop again. And you do the same on the other side like so. So this is the first piece attached, and again I started with them being the same length, but because of the stretch now I have one side that's tighter than the other. So it's going to take a little bit of fiddling to get them to be correct. This is the first one. Let's do a blue one together just to see if I'm correct. Again, take the two ends, get the center, go in the back to the front, pull everything through the loop, and take the one side, go behind and pull it through the loop, and the other side as well. Let's see, and these are quite the same length. So that's already showing you like there's so much more stretch in the purple than in the blue. So let's get all the strings attached and I'll show you the rest in a bit. So I finished the whole right side with the blue, and now I'm going to go and do the purple, and we're going to do it the other way around. So these leaves go in this direction and these will go in the other direction. So we're starting with the first, taking the second, being underneath, going over and through. You can see this loop. You want to make it go all the way up. Then again, it's underneath, over and through the loop, like so. And then you want to pull again, so the loop goes all the way up against the first one. You take the second strand, you have this opening, you go through that. Make sure the loop goes against the second. And this part is a little bit more open than here. You can go up, then make another loop around, pull to the third. Make sure that this is again a little bit longer than the second. And we get to the fourth. And you can see the purple is a way different material. And it also differs in size a lot more than the blue ones. The blue is, it's just an overall better quality. And that's okay. If I would be making this with the proper material, it's going to look way better. But again, I don't have the funds to buy new material for every project. So I just try to use up what I already have instead of buying new material every single time. So that's our first row. Then we go back to the top, take the first one, cross it over, and start doing the same thing. And again, pull this loop all the way up, make sure the second one goes against it. Then you get the second strand, and this will go a little lower than the first. See, this is a really thick strand. Then the third. Make sure keep this in the angle you want it to go. And then when you pass the middle, I go to the fourth. You go back up again, so you shorten these distances again. That will help create the nice shape you get here. There you go, this is the first leaf on the purple side. And I will continue doing this all the way down again. I got the first row of leaves done on both sides, so I'm going to go for the second row. And for that I'm going to take 4 of the strands, and I'm not going to include them on this side, and I'm still going to take 8, so 4 from the next. And what I'll be doing is going the opposite way, so these leaves go this way and I started here, and I want them to go the same as the purple ones, so I'm going to start on the right side. So again, it's just going to be repeating the same thing, it's just with 8 different strands, and the only thing you want to do is make sure that you get them at the right angle. So I might want to shorten this a little bit because I want this to go here. That looks about right. You can always go back by taking a knot out, and this way it looks like they are on the same branch, or at least the same tree. And you start all over again. And you will be doing this for quite a while down. And the last I did, I think about 4 rows, but I might want to do a little bit more. And you want to try and make it a little bit playful. So try and go from left to right and maybe twice the same angle. Just not make it too boring. And each time you go a row lower, you're going to leave a part of the first on the side. That's because you're going to make the branches. Starting with these 4 is going to be the top branch, and that's how you're going to weave them together. So let's continue, and I will get back to you when it's time to start doing some branches. So it's been 2 days. I took it easy, and I am really happy with how my design came out. And now it's time to start doing my branches. So what I want to start with is showing you how to do it. But this is going to be our first little branch. And what you want to do is pull the longest one. So in this case, they're all about equal, so it doesn't matter. So I'm going to take the top one, and I'm just going to tightly wrap it around the rest and go down, going really tight. And this is how I make my branches. So this one is going to be pretty long because it needs to end up somewhere here, and I want to wrap it around each other on the top. So I'm going to go a lot lower because I want to show you how I put the knot in the end so it doesn't unravel. So let's check again if it's about as long as I want it. I think that's going to be fine. So what I want to do is I'm going to make another half knot. So it's on the back side, so I'm going to keep the end on the back side as well, like so, making a loop, and then I'm going to pull the end through that loop and pull it tight, and that makes a nice knot at the end, and now it will stay. So that's how you make the branches. So let's get branching out. Just wanted to check in. I'm not going to show you what's up there yet. I want it to be a surprise till the end. But I've got these 2 massive bundles of fabric that I'm going to make into the root system. And it's just going to be more of the same. So it's going to be doing the same technique as the branches. And I'm going to dividing it up into smaller sections and then just making a fancy design on the bottom. Probably crisscrossing them a little bit in the middle and then going out purple here, blue here. So I'm not going to bore you with all the same technique I did before. So I'm all done with the roots. I made it a lovely knotted mess. I really wanted to intertwine them. So it's just the same technique over and over, and then just splitting it and putting it back together again. So you get all these nice knots. And now I'm going to tie off the ends and we'll be done. Well, we have to cut this mess to look a little bit better, but yeah, almost done. So let's attach this. I'm going from behind the ring to the front, then back to the back side, making sure I'm on the left of where it's coming from. So it's around the ring, and I want to hold it to the right side. So I make a kind of loop. You want to pull it from the back to the front and through that loop. And that way it makes a knot, like so. So let's do another one. So I'll go from the back to the front through the hole. I think there's something with a rabbit and a hole. Pull it through and you can see, so it's behind it, making another loop, going from the back to the front and pulling it through that loop like so, and then pulling it tight and it locks itself around the ring. And you do that for the whole side. So here's the final result. I'm so excited how it turned out. Look at it. Let me get the smaller one. Like, look at the size difference. The small one is 15 centimeters. The big one is 50. I've got loads of leaves. The trees are really nicely intertwined. I did end up making a lot shorter fringes this time because I really didn't like the long ones. It was a lot of work. It took me 4 days and I'm really glad I did it because it came out absolutely stunning. And it's such a statement piece. Like, look at it. I would love to know if you would try something like this yourself. It's really fun. It's so relaxing to do. So please leave a comment down below and I will get back to it as soon as I can. I really like reading your comments. So I hope this was helpful. And if you have any questions, just leave a comment. And I want to thank you for watching. Hope to see you in the next one. Bye everyone!